Welcome back to the channel, Six Pack Gardening. Today we're going to do landscaping and hope to give you some ideas and some simple techniques on how to do your garden beds. And we're going to do our front yard here, and what we had before were just some useless bushes, and we're going to decide to replace them with blueberry and some nice pretty flowers and some roses. So let's get started. Starting with tools. Hey, everybody probably needs some rakes and shovels. Do some black cow and plants. So we're going to do a 75 square foot area. It's our garden bed right in front of our home. And we prefer to replace useless bushes with fruit-bearing bushes, something that we can eat. And we've decided to go with blueberry. It's a nice shrub that we could trim back. We can also grow it up as high as 8 feet tall and block the sun if we wish for our window. And the variety for this is the Central Florida, North Central Florida, Windsor blueberry. Does really great in North Central Florida weather. It was actually bred by the University of Florida and crossed to thrive here in the Central Florida climate. If you guys have questions about blueberries, feel free to comment and ask. I'd be glad to try to help you out. It would be good also to have a wheelbarrow or some sort of container to put all your debris. And for decorative plants, I wanted to do something like a mondo grass or dwarf mondo. This is actually Dianthus. It's a beautiful grass. It's like a purple blue deep color that'll pop really well against the greens in the summertime. This particular brand name or name, if you will, a simplified name, they call this Firewitch, but Firewitch might not be the same everywhere. So Dianthus is a plant, its common name Firewitch, puts out these beautiful purple pink blooms. Over here is Evolvulus. Okay, there's many different kinds. They call blue haze, blue dream, things like this. I love this plant. Another deep green with blue blooms. So we'll have pink and blue blooms and blueberry bushes. And here we'll have some red popping out, some red from roses. And the key to roses, guys, is keep them short and stout, depending on the type of rose. But hey, if you cut them back, don't be afraid to. They'll come out nice and stout, and they'll put out a bunch of blooms. So let's knock out this 75 square foot area and get started. So we're going to start by removing this. I want it nice and flat and slightly below our sidewalk and the ground level, because I'm going to be adding my soil medium, and I want it to be flat and level. Okay, as far as mulching, I haven't decided on a mulch, but we're thinking about putting black rubber mulch in. Just an idea. We've got drip lines and drip irrigation, so we're going to be mindful of that. So we're going to start by removing all this debris, flattening, and then we'll start placing plants and deciding where we're going to plant. Alright, so I just want all this mulch gone. So I'm just going to keep raking until I see dirt. That looks good right there. Keep raking back over here until I see dirt. Next, I'm going to go ahead and remove the roots out of the bed. You don't have to get them all, but get the big ones out of the way. The small ones, the worms will feed on and help actually digest the extra roots, and they'll fertilize your garden. Just want to pause the video and just say, if you have any Comments or any questions you guys want to put in there and ask us, feel free to comment below. Also, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and definitely like the video. And again, it's six-pack gardening. And what we like to show in this channel
is Allegra being a cat.
Pretending she's a cat stuck in a tree. But what we want to do with this channel is show you guys some healthy diets that you can compose from your garden, and the work that you can put in your garden so that you can have a six-pack. So my wife has been doing all the gardening. You haven't seen her in the other videos, she already has six-pack. But I'm next. So the next time you see me, after all the hard work, getting geared for the summer, I'll get rid of this little bit of chub you see. The drip irrigation is just getting a little cumbersome to work around, so just pulling them up. They're just staked down by bees. So I'm going to get it all out of the way so I have a nice clean workstation. So I pulled some roots out, and you may come across this. So you can see some rich soil that I amended our sand, Florida sand with, and there's these white roots and white colors. That is a healthy bacteria in your garden. That's a good sign. The more of that you see, the better. So when digging this up, you see this white. What that is, that's a fungus digesting fertilizer in the soil and allowing the plant itself to uptake the nutrients. It's called mycorrhizae. Okay, so we've cleared it out, and now we're going to start planting. We've chosen the location of the first blueberry bush, and this is simple. What we're going to do is dig a hole, and we're going to plant it so that the roots are still up at the surface. We have our hole dug out, so let's test the fit. That looks pretty good there. What I'm going to do now is fill in with my compost black cow. All right, so we've knocked down this bush. It's blueberry. And we got it nice and low. So if you can look, our level is just slightly, actually it's about exactly even with the sidewalk, right where we want it. We don't want mounds in the front. I want a nice, flat, even landscape. And that's all we have time for in this video. We're gonna go ahead and knock out the rest. Go ahead and check out video number 2 of this series. It should be popping up right now on your screen to see the next segment of this project.